EA Sports, within the game. Boom, whap, snap. He was like a superhero on that run.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and we'll see the Buccaneers leader at quarterback. Everyone's still in awe of his last game, passing Norm Van Brocklin's 1951 mark of 554 passing yards. It's the Bucs and the Saints, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly shut down that offense.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a... So here are the Bucs backed up to start their initial drive. And leading about Charles, the man who got the victory. The LSU man, Leonard Fournette, born right here in New Orleans. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week, north of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the...
4 yards the pickup, first down.
The Bucs and Saints expected to possibly be the two to slug it out for the NFC South title in 2022. The Saints have had the Bucs number pretty much since the arrival of Tom Brady, at least in the regular season. They're 4-0 against Tampa Bay the last 2 seasons in the regular season. But remember, when Tampa won the Super Bowl, they did defeat New Orleans en route to that title.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Kimball. It's caught by Mike Evans. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. And this is Cook with the ground. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Off the play fake. Kimball.
Across the formation, he finds Godwin.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. They'll look to throw again. It's a room to maneuver. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Leonard Fournette, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Buccaneers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week and hits pay dirt for a 3rd time here.
And with good help.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. To throw on 2nd down, Kimball. And his throw is incomplete. Defensively, celebration time, because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge.
Here we go,
They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Kimball. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Kimball, left side here. That's complete to Godwin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, Kimball. And this is caught by Evans. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
Evans' 1,000-yard streak to start his career remains intact and is now at 8 years strong. And in his 8th season, came a career-high 14 touchdown catches as well. Another similar season, and Mike Evans will cross the 10,000-yard milestone this year. Easy 1st down pickup for the superstar wideout.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
This one complete to Scott Miller.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he completes this to Russell Gage. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On 1st down, Kimball. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Oh, that's a big-time decision right there to tuck it and go, and he finds his way into the end zone and into preseason. As general manager, why do you believe in this guy? And he talked all about his arm and decision-making. Well, we certainly saw the decision-making there. Maybe an extra dimension that they didn't count on.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's thrown for a touchdown. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. He's got it up to the 15. Showed off some fancy footwork there on the play. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Fournette. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
If they're going to get a 1st down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st. Up the gut, Fournette. And shutting him off, now open field. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes, so when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Off play action. Kimball. He's got Otten, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. That one goes for 24 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing on first down. Kimball. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He finds his target. It's Evans.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Kimball. There's Evans again, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll give Fournette another crack. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bucs are able to widen their lead.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. Throwing to start the drive. Kimball.
A pass underneath for Fournette. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Kimball delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor, and it's a first down. Looking to throw. Kimball. This is caught by Evans. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. Last week they got a good victory over the Dallas Cowboys, and they are in the driver's seat here right now as well. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Operating from the gun. Kimball got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Back to throw. Kimball. And a quick throw here. That's complete. So 5 yards here. 5 on the play. And it's second down. Off the play fake. Kimball. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's got this down to the 35. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Kimball, quick throw, finding Mike Evans. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Marcus Davenport picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Touchdown! Chris Godwin, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back.
Ready up!
They begin with a run by Fournette, and he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw from his end zone, Kimball. Evans has it left side. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 41 yards. Now that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
Who was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw on 2nd down, Kimball. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's a give to Fournette.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Fournette. About 3 yards there to the 27. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Kimball. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bucs have taken a 6-touchdown lead. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And they have to be feeling pretty good, comfortable.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Following the fumble recovery, Kimball. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Looking to throw. Kimball. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Off play action. Kimball. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Off the play fake. Kimball. And he fires one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old Olay, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick 6, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Ready, break. Back 60.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 72 yards.
And the Bucs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the deep.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. On first down, Kimball. Evans, fast footwork, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Off play action, Kimball, and he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Marcus Davenport getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Off the play fake. Kimball. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Touchdown! Chris Godwin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bucs are on their way to a 2-0 start. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Fournette, a 1st down carry.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. With that, he has done what nobody else has done in the 1st century of NFL football. He has gone over 400 yards receiving in a single game. Simply incredible.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
A handoff to Fournette.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Fournette running out of the gun. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
To throw on third down. Kimball.
Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Second down, back to Fournette.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Fournette. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On third down, Fournette. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
It's a quarterback sneak. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. A wall of bodies there. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for the Buccaneers, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.